time for baseball under the Tropicana Field Dome in St. Pete. Tonight, the first of this four-game weekend set between the New York Yankees and the Tampa Bay Rays. Welcome in, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this early season matchup. I'm joined by Eric Karros and the newest member of our team, Steve Lyons, as we delve into our pitching matchup here in the opener.
Yeah, and you can see here, each guy with 3 starts so far coming in. And once you get to this point in the season, you figure the shackles are officially off. 100, 110 pitches, that should be well within their expected pitching. Well,
let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Bulls this way. Here's the center fielder Desmond Jennings now to step forward and lead things off here in the home first. Now a swing and a ball pulled down the line to third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out.
And obviously, any time you can strike this guy up, he'll take it. I mean, he runs like a greyhound out there. So even routine grounders can sometimes be turned into base hits. Not when you're not making contact, though.
Ben Zobrist comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Ooh, and he finds his spot there. 1-1. One out, nobody on. Inside corner called as strike 1 and 2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
And this is going to be a foul ball.
Plays at 1 here.
And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
Yeah, make it back-to-back strikeouts here to start the inning. So much for the top of the lineup setting the table.
Evan Longoria will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s.
Let her rip.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Let's go, big fella.
Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
And this ball will be chopped foul.
See it, drive it. See it, drive it.
And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. 3 up. 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more on a Thursday night. Will Myers will dig in for the first time as he'll enter play 6th in the American League in hitting. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
Hey, get a good one.
Good pitch there on 1-2 as this is pulled down to third. On to first by Johnson, and it's in time, 1 away. James Loney will dig in for the first time here, looking to change his fortunes a bit as he's seen that average dip these last 4 or so games. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. The 0-1 pitch is bounced on the ground to Jeter at shortstop. On to first as Loney is set down here. 2 away now. Wilson Betemit will stand in now as he was reinserted back into the lineup here after taking a needed day off yesterday. Now here's a swing and a ground ball. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Kevin Kiermaier will come forward now. Back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. On a diving try there by Roberts, but it's just out of reach, a base hit. Yunel Escobar will stride in now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's ball game. Pitches a cold strike. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Straight paint at 94 miles an hour. Not a lot of movement there, but it's right on a dime.
And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. Jose Molina will stand in. He's got that average pushing up near 300 to start the new season. And he'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Dick.
Throw on to Teixeira, 2 down.
Well, that's as good as a strikeout there. If this ball gets by him, it's an easy run, but he's in a good fielding position here, and he'll make the play and hold that runner at third base.
Desmond Jennings is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. On the ground is second. Throw on to Teixeira is going to be in time, and with it, the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. 3 innings in the books. Still no score on the show. Ben Zobrist will start things out here for the Rays, to be followed on deck by Evan Longoria. And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. Soriano is there to make the catch, and the home half of the 4th starts with a 1-pitch out.
And as we showed you in the open, he's out there putting his perfect record on the line. And so far, these guys haven't shown many signs that they're ready to put a 1 in that loss column.
Evan Longoria is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. One thing you can say with certainty, he's really tried to take some ownage on that inside part of the plate.
It's something that you need to learn as a young pitcher. You've got to have that willingness to work inside, or guys at this level will just lean out over the plate and eat you up.
At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Well, that's an opportunity wasted on the mound there. Now, a hitter's got to be defensive on 2-2, but that was so far outside, he didn't even have to worry about chasing it.
Swing and a hot shot towards the hole. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single. Will Myers will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch is a splitter for a called strike. And this pitch is looked at for a ball, and that'll even the count to the Rays right fielder at 1-1. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. And this is low, but McCann able to get a handle on it quickly there.
Roll it up.
Swing and a hot shot down the line. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And now he has some trouble with it in left. And the run is in to score to make this a 1-0 ball game.
And these guys hit 3, 4, 5. They're the ones that are going to have to produce it. These guys are going to have any chance of contending this year. He comes through here with a well-struck RBI double.
A man at second with 1 down. And striding in is the first baseman, James Loney. In there, no balls and a strike. And he lays off for ball 1. Close to the bag at second there, now the pitch. And Loney takes that one that misses. It's 2-1.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Had a good 3-1 cut, but he misses the splitter. 3-2 now. And that's in there for a called third strike on the split-fingered fastball. 2 away.
Up next for Tampa Bay,
Wilson Betamit is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1.
Hey, now we got 2.
No offer on that one, 2 balls and a strike. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. Throw on to Teixeira to take care of him, and that ends the inning. Kevin Kiermaier will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they've pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
And this is bounced foul to the right over near George Hendrick, the first base coach.
Here we go. Pick it up. Let's go.
Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. Throw to first by Jeter, and there's 1 gone. Yunel Escobar will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Here we go. Right now, fellas.
Hit hard toward the right side. But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Well, don't worry. I'll tell you, if you keep hitting the ball like this, sooner or later it's going to even out as the season goes on. Just a little unlucky right there as he hits that ball right at him.
Jose Molina will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
Let's go.
Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1.
Here we go now. Let's go.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Come on, fellas.
And this pitch misses for a ball. 2-1 now to Molina.
All right, one time right here.
Swinging a ground ball towards the middle. And that's off his leg on the mound. And he still has the wherewithal to get the out at first. It's a good job of sticking with that one. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 5 innings complete. The Yankees lead it 2-1. Matt Vasgersian, Eric Karros, Steve Lyons as Desmond Jennings settles in to kick things off for Tampa Bay. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. In for a strike, it's 1-1.
Here we go, fellas. Let's go.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. And this pitch is swung on and skied out to Ellsbury in center field. And he puts it away for the first out. Ben Zobrist will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
3-0 now.
And that questionable call on the previous pitch, it really changes the at-bat because he doesn't want to just lay one in there on 2-0. Now it's 3-0, and tide is not working in his favor.
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
Hey, let's go. Now you got this.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul.
Here we go. Come on, big guy. One time. Here we go.
Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly.
Hey, see it up. Drive it the other way. Let's go, big dog.
Here's a ground ball hit the other way, and it's going to make its way into left field for a 1-out single.
Cut it.
I tell you, when you're on a hot streak like this guy's been on, everything you touch turns to gold. I mean, this is not a particularly great swing. It's not hit hard at all, but sure enough, it finds a hole, and at average, it'll climb a few more points.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul.
Hey, let it rip right here.
And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Oh, he's definitely had his way with the bottom of the lineup so far. They've got only 1 hit against him combined, and he sets another man down on strikes right here.
Will Myers will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And a slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. 1 left for Tampa. They still trail it here 2-1. James Loney will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
First baseman, James Loney.
And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. Ellsbury is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
He's just trying to get a fastball in there to start the inning. Ball winds up getting hit pretty well, but not well enough to do any damage. It's a 1-pitch out.
Drive it. Let's go, big dog.
Wilson Betamit stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
Hey, plays at 1 now. Get out of here. Get out of here.
And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. First pitch coming.
Left fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Lined hard. But this will be a foul ball.
Plays it first.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Hits are even right now at 5 aside.
1 out.
A swing and a ball hit back up the box. Throw on to Teixeira, 2 down. Yunel Escobar will try things again. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. The 1-1.
Get your pitch.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul.
Hey, come on now. Come on.
Fastball swung on and hit on the ground to 3rd. On to 1st, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. But the tying run comes across here, so it looks like this could be a wire job. 8th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Jose Molina will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
Hey, find a gap, kid. Find a
And
gap.
he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
Fouled straight back.
Get your pitch and drive it, kid. Here you go.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked a batter to this point, so his control has been really, really spot on so far.
Desmond Jennings will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Ben Zobrist will step in, a base hit in his last time. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, roll up, huh?
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
And there you get a look at his pitch count. You can see he's over the 100 pitch mark right now. So some of those mistakes are going to start to get magnified late in this ball game. You can bet they're keeping close tabs on him in that dugout.
Here comes Yankee manager Joe Girardi on his way to the mound. These and the Yankees have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Well, this one certainly wasn't a spotless finish, that's for sure. He does surrender a run, but he also gets the final out here to pick up the save.
Take our leave. Time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, a lot of positives to take.